Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out why the webcam doesn't work, but oh well. I'll try that. I'll try that tomorrow. I think I know what's going on, but oh well. Hey, how's everyone doing? No webcam tonight. That's all. Okay. Yes, I'm speaking. Can you hear me? Market kind of sucked today. Yes. Hopefully you can hear me, right? Yes. Yes. All right. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Yes. Well, the market wasn't too bad. I mean, I got back some of the money that I was down on Friday. I would say about 70% of my stocks were up today. All right. Yeah. So, uh, yes, hear me now. All right. Good. All right. Yeah, this was, SPY wasn't too bad today. I mean, it finished up quite a bit. I mean, this where it closed yesterday, and this where it closed today. So it was up $3 or $4. All right. I was disappointed to see that silver went down today, but hopefully it'll be back. I did buy some silver this afternoon. I haven't checked it lately. Oh yeah, it's actually up since the close. All right, because I bought some silver and I also bought AGQ, which is the 2X silver. Yeah, yeah, Gal was definitely up. All right, which is good. Yeah, that's where it closed yesterday. That's where it closed today. So, yeah, that's nice. All right. Um, Google was up. Dow was up. Let me think. What was up today that I have? Well, SNDK was up. GLW was up. Palantir. I did buy some Palantir right before the end of the day today. I bought 5 shares, and they announced earnings that jumped up to 161 and slid back to like 155. So, you know, I wasn't going to put a lot in it simply because, but actually, Palantir was up during the day. It wasn't bad. Uh, yeah, I think, well, I know I made a little bit of money on it, so, you know, who knows? Not too bad. All right. What else was up today? Nicely. VIAV, which I have. That was nice. Okay. What are you keeping an eye on? I thought you hated them. Yeah, I hated Palantir, but if I can make some money on it, I'll make some money on it. What am I? I'll tell you. I'll just start typing in what what I've got in my basket right now, which is good. All right. I've got GLW. Yeah, MU was up today nicely. Made some money on that. BY was up. VIAV was up really nice. Okay. Hey, I have once before asked you what you could do a good price for CEG, but the phone. Oh, see, here's the deal. Like on CEG, Constellation Energy, I don't think the market realizes that they don't see it as an energy supplier. They see it as a utility. That's the problem. You know, because I I had a discussion with somebody else about this the other day. You know, and CEG is just in the tank. The bottom line is, look at it's trading below its 20, 50, and 200-day moving average right now. You can see this right here. All right. You know, what can I say? Just keep an eye on it. I think what I will do, you see what I have here? And let's zoom out. You can see it, probably. I have a mark here. Once it gets above 345, all right, I'm interested in getting back into it. All right, but it's just too low right now. All right, too low. All right. Let's do this. Let's drag that back up. Hang on here. I'm going to drag another one on the screen here. Yeah, here we go. Let's use this window to work in. All right. All right. That was my SNDK today. You know, I bought it at the beginning of the morning. It was up like $456, $459 today. Not bad. Okay. All right. SLV has my head spinning. We hit the 50-day moving average tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, silver has my head spinning too. SLV. But here's the deal, right? Let me pull up a chart for you, okay? That I think is important. Where is that chart? Give me a second here. All right. Let's take a look at silver. All right. 1 week. Look where it is for 1 week, 1 month, right? Silver hasn't been this low. Seriously. It's at what? Like 80, 75, 83. All right. So silver hasn't been at this price, like literally 75.88. Back on January the 11th, like silver is incredibly cheap right now. Incredibly cheap. All right. And let me pull this back over to a different screen and let's just take a look at SLV. All right. What did we say? January 11th. All right. So let's go back 30 days. Wow. More than that. That's crazy. There's 90 days. Look at this. Silver right now is at 72.44. So it's right around here. So literally, you have to go back. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is one thing I hate. I hate about Thinkorswim. They don't show you the dates at the bottom of the screen. And I even have a special plugin, a special study that's supposed to show dates. Oh, wait a minute, it's not loaded. Let's see. Let's do this. Studies, load study set, my default study set. Isn't that supposed to have dates on it? No, it's not there. Huh, interesting. All right. Yeah, date on chart. Let's grab it. Add selected. Okay, and apply. There we go. Whew, okay. All right. So 72.44. To get back to 72.44, I mean, you're looking at, yeah, this was January the 9th, all right? That is a ways back. So right now, silver is incredibly cheap, all right? Too cheap. I'm betting the reason I bought it, well, I have it long in my Fidelity fund, but I bought it long today at the end of the day because I just think it's like an incredible entry point right now, especially based on the fact that it has been higher, over the past, 3 weeks, right? January 11th, right? So it's been 3 weeks since it's been this low, all right? So, yeah, your answer was Your comment was correct here. Is GFI going back to 60? All right. So are you waiting for it to go back up? No. For silver, I'm not waiting for silver to go back up. Man, I bought in. Okay? I bought in. All right. Okay. GFI. Goldfields. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is promising. Look at GFI went up today. All right. Where did it close at yesterday? No, actually, it went down just a little bit. I think gold is going to go back up too. If we go back to this chart, if I drag this chart back over, we just click on gold, right? Gold hasn't been at this price since literally January, what, 19th, all right? So it's been 2 weeks since gold's been down this low, all right? So I think, and you can see, man, it bounced like right here. It hit resistance, all right? So if you just pull up GFI and we go out a number of days here, here's support, all right? Yeah, 16th, all right? So and it dipped way down here, which is crazy. So I'm in my gold. I have GLTR, I have GLD. The other thing, there were sympathy plays from like uranium and palladium also. So URNM was down, and so was what is it? PALO, palladium. All right. So now palladium was up today. What was uranium? Uranium was down 3.46%, but I stayed in it. All right. I still have my uranium stocks. And then I have AJ, which is gold stock also. That was only down like 0.19, 9/10, like 0.19%. So it was down really. AEM was back up today, which was nice. All right. Wheaton Precious Metals, WPM was up. NEM was up. Newmont Mining, that was up. ARMN was up, which is nice. Copper was up nicely today. SCCO, Barrick Mining was up. Palladium was up. Yeah, I mean, a decent number of mining stocks were up. What wasn't up today? HYMC wasn't up today, and neither was Helica Mining. All right, they weren't up either. All right, but I expect them to rise. Now let's take a look at Helica Mining. What did it do today? All right, I know it's been down, but that's okay. What was its direction today? All right, so here, all right, so it started down, gap down, all right. It did gap up overnight, but then it gave it back, and it's moving back up after hours. So I like this action, all right. They're going to come back up, and they're going to be strong this year. Precious metals is going to be strong. I know, I don't do crypto, but my thoughts on, I have IBIT, all right, the Bitcoin ETF, and I personally, I own Bitcoin. I don't do any other cryptos because I don't think there's any crypto worthwhile besides Bitcoin. All right. I'll just say this. I will go back to my Bitcoin chart. All right. And let's just drag it up here. All right. And let's look at the last 5 years. All right. Now, I really wasn't expecting Bitcoin to get down this low because we had a higher high, 3 higher highs, and we've had these higher lows. But, I just think the market got just fucked up last week, for lack of a better term. Okay, last Thursday and Friday, we were cruising along pretty good. Until right here, we were moving back up. We were up in the 90s, right? 93, and then everything went to hell last week. All right. 1 month. Yeah, everything kind of collapsed on Bitcoin. Uh, you know, I'm not selling my personal Bitcoin, and I'm down on IBIT right now, but I'm not selling it. I'm just going to wait, and it'll probably. I'm guessing. I was hoping it would be back up to 135, 140 by April 15th. That might be a stretch, but maybe not. February, March, April. You know, we'll see what happens. Right. It did find support down here at what, 75, something like that. So 75. So I found support at 75. Didn't go below that. Um, I'm just, I think Bitcoin will be here forever. All right. It's not going away. That's just my personal view. All right. Bitcoin crashing. Well, I wouldn't call it crashing. All right. Seriously, crashing is 50%. That's crashing. All right. Now silver was down 29%. That was that was pretty tough. All right. Okay. Fiserv. Yeah. Let's do Fiserv. F. One of these days I'm going to remember it. Oh, FI. Yeah. All right. Why isn't it coming up? That's weird. Right. Yeah, that's very weird. We'll get back to it. Okay. I don't know why it's not coming up. PL. Planet Labs. Yeah, Planet Labs just keeps on sinking. All right. I don't have any Planet Labs right now. All right, but let's zoom out, see what it looks like. 90 days. All right. So it made this nice stand back here on 116 and then dropped and started to rise back up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down days. That doesn't look good, and it's way below its moving averages right now. Okay. Below its 200-day moving average, 24 to 22. That's not bad. That's only like 10%. It's right at its 20-day. All right. 50-day moving average. It wouldn't take much to get back up there, but literally, it's got to get above its 3 moving averages for me to get back into it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I think. All right. Hey, while we're at it, I'm going to show you some stocks that are working really well for me. Okay. All right. SCCO, what would you say is the best long-term nuclear stock? Well, I don't know. Uh, let's think here for a second. I don't know. I don't know that there's any good nuclear stocks right now. You know, um, what's the one? Like the name escapes me. What was the one that went? That's been so hot. That are working on a microreactor. The people they're in like Norway or something. Like the name escapes me right now. Can somebody type it in for me? All right. Oklo, yes. All right. Now Oklo's sucking gas. Now hang on, let me find out who Oklo's competitors are. I can do that on a different screen. All right. I'll do it on my market search screen. I can't share the market search screen because it's copyrighted. All right. So there's Oklo. Let's find out who the competitors are for Oklo. Okay. Ooh, it doesn't show it here. All right, I got to go to a different screen. Hang on for a second. All let's do this. All right. Give me a second and I'll find out who the other nuclear players are. All right. So, Oklo. Let's see if there's anybody decent. Okay, well, Bloom Energy, but Bloom Energy, I have Bloom Energy. I really like Bloom Energy, but it's not a nuclear player. They have these small natural gas powered generators. Oh, Fluence FLNC. That's got an RS rating of 99, just like Oklo. Oh, Oklo's 91. Yeah, let's see what's going on with FLNC. All right. Okay, there you go. They're moving up. I would say FLNC is, if you want to get in nuclear, I would do that. Okay. Energy alternative. Now, I don't know if they do nuclear, but they're doing well. All right. They've got an up down ratio of 1.4. They got an RS rating of 99. Hey, maybe I'll buy into this. Let's see. Let's see what's the daily look like. Yeah, these guys are looking really strong. FLNC. FLNC. And they're trading really close together. So hang on, I'm going to just go out and buy some. Okay, give me a second here. Well, FLNC. No, let's just do it right here. FLNC. We buy 33 shares. And that would be extended hours, and it's really close together, so I'll buy the asking price. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I like that. I have 33 shares of FLNC. All right. I'll have to add it to my. All right. Well, thanks for asking. That would be the one to buy. All right. It's everything looks really good. Let me check out their fundamentals. All right. They're not making any money, but their losses are getting smaller next year. They do forecast earnings per share in the positive earnings per share in the third and fourth quarter, and they've got some big revenue jumps from 475 million to 626 million to 872 million to 1375 million, which is really nice, which 1.3 billion. Okay, so they're looking really good. I like them. All right, I like them a lot. All right, nice up down ratio. Accumulation. Oh man, mutual funds are buying this stock. All right, funds are buying it like crazy, and they have run up from what here, like $5 a share back in June, up to $34 now. All right, so they look really good. All right, this is a hot stock. Hot stock. They had a down day yesterday, but they were back up today. Yeah, I'm glad I bought in. Well, I made a whopping 74 cents already. I think I can retire. Okay. Oklo's sucking gas. Like, look at it. I wouldn't buy Oklo right now. All right. It's down below its 200-day moving average, down below its 50-day moving average. Nope. No. It's skirting with its 20-day moving average. All right. No, I wouldn't touch Oklo. Now, if Oklo got back up to like $81, $82 share, yeah, then it would be interesting. Okay. Hey, here's one that just popped up. All right. I keep hearing about it. Let's see if it's worthwhile. Halo. Okay. Let's do 20 days. What's Halo look like? Ooh, Halo's running really nice. Ask is 74.25. I wouldn't give them that much. All right. put a buy order in for some shares, but I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy the bid, not the asking price. Asking price too far. 76.20 versus 74. Now, what was the last one? 74.45. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna buy many. You buy like 8. I'll buy the bid. All right. See if they take my bid. But I'm not going to give them I'm not going to give them $76 share. All right. So back to your questions. Is Rocket Labs done? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's probably just, this doesn't look great, okay? But, just remember, stocks go through cycles, right? They go up and they go down. They go up and they go down, okay? And it's just going down right now, right? Now, here's the important thing. Let's see if it bounces off this low. Let's see if this 68 number, the previous low. See, now, you got to look at it this way. Higher highs and higher lows, okay? That's the low, and this is the low. Now, this low is higher than this low, right? So, and that's important, okay? So, I want to make sure that it doesn't go below. You can set an alert yourself. See if it goes below 69.53, right? Maybe I'll just set an alert to myself. Set an alert. 69.54. Tell me if it's at or below that price, right? And then if it's going to move back up, where's it to? It's here. So that's its 20-day moving average. So I'm going to ask for an alert, right? Once it gets up to like 86. Right, so alert me at or above 86.80. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it's done at all. All right, if we go out, let's just close this window. Oh, I did. All right. RKLB. Yeah, I think I own some shares, right? RKLB, yeah, I own one share. Yeah, I own one share so I can keep monitoring it. So let's go back out to a year. All right. Oh, we do have a year here. Let's zoom out. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So listen, it's had a nice run. It is definitely not done. All right. It's just doing its thing. Look, it goes up and it goes down. All right. It went up here. It went down. It went up. It went down. It went up. Went down again. Went up. Really nice move up here between January 5th and what was it, 16th, and it's dropping down. Now let's see if it can curl around. Let's see if it can stay above its previous low. Right, that's what I would be looking for. Right. I have a Rocket Lab briefly waiting for it to go back up. Yes, all right. Yeah, it's definitely not done. Right, definitely not done. ALLT. All right. ALLT. A lot. Limited. Long. Well, I mean, this is not bad. I mean, look at it. This thing's climbing. I'm going to pull up some information that you guys can't see. And I'm not allowed to share it, but I'm going to do some quick research on ALLT. Okay, first of all, it's got an RS rating of 84, which is good, all right? Has accumulation rate, distribution rating of B-, which is good, all right? It's got some nice estimates for 26 in terms of, yeah, this looks really good, computer networking, all right? I would say this looks good. All right. Yeah, it consolidated, then it jumped up, it's consolidated, it made a nice move out of there, and This looks like a pretty good entry point. All right, seriously, this looks like a pretty good entry point. ALLT. Bid is 980. Let's see what was the last price that was done on it. 991. All right. Well, I certainly wouldn't give them 1025. Right. But I would give them 990. Right. So hang on just for a second. I want to do something on another monitor. ALLT. And I will be right there with you. Give me a second here. I'll just take a small position here. 990. I'll give them 990. All right. See if they take it. All right. All right. Let's put an order in for it. Okay. All right. Yes. The ALLT looks really good. All right. I didn't even know they existed. See, and it wouldn't come up on my charts because my scans, because I typically don't buy anything under $15, right? So, but it looks good. Hey, management owns 23% of the corporation, which is good, all right? So they got a lot of skin in the game, all right? Yeah, it's not a real hot market segment that it's in. Like Cisco is one of its competitors, which is not rated real well right now. Arista Networks is a competitor. They're not rated real well right now. So, but this one's pretty good. All right, I like it. All right. Hey, thanks for asking the question. I put a buy order in. I don't know if I'll get it, but oh wait a minute, I did get it. Filled. Let's see. Okay, here. No, I didn't get it yet. I put my buy order in, but we'll see what happens. Okay, all right. Let's see. Glad I've out of Rocket Lab. Yeah. Unfortunately, my camera's not working because I gotta go through this complex setup. Now, let me tell you something really weird. All right, just as a test on my phone on TikTok, I can go live from my phone, but they won't let me go live from the desktop application where I can share the screen. So, go figure that out. But I'm not going to go live and sit here and hold the phone up, and then try to read the messages on the screen. That wouldn't work for me. All right, GIS. Let's check it out. Okay, how much a lot did you buy? Not much. It's only $10 a share. I only bought like 20 shares. I only bought $200 worth. All right, I'll take a little flyer. If it goes up a little bit tomorrow, see. Here's what I do. Like, and this is what serious investors do. They never go all in right off the bat. Okay, they go in and they buy a small position. Sometimes, some people will say like a starter position, or some people will say a quarter position. Like the folks that run Investors Business Daily, they'll go in with like a quarter position. Let's say, and they use the word quarter, half, 3/4, full position, because everybody has a different budget. So for me, when I go all in on a stock, it's typically I'll buy. If I'm fully invested in a stock, I typically have about $10,000 in it. So a quarter position for me would be $2,500. A half position would be $5,000. 3/4 would be $7,500. And of course a full position would be $10,000. But you don't go all in, because what happens if it reverses as soon as you buy in? Now typically, I don't buy in. I'll make up a list of stocks, and then what I do in the morning, I will pull up its chart, and if it's going down, I don't buy. I only buy when stocks are going up, all right? Because I don't want to buy a stock and immediately look at a loss. I just don't do that. I never buy any stocks that are going down. So like today, what's a prime example of what I bought today? I bought DVN. No, I bought, what else did I buy? I bought, I'm kind of looking at my list here. Oh, I bought Lite, LITE, which is a really hot stock. I bought that this morning, all right? So at about 9:45, I looked at the chart and I say, oh, this is Lite's going up, all right? I think I bought it right at like 9:40, 9:45, you know, because it had made this nice jump up, and it was up the previous days. You know, now most of the time I'll tell people wait till like 10 o'clock, but just take a look at the chart on this for the last 5 days. All right, I'm going to zoom out so you can see. All right, it's been going up every day. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so it had a down day yesterday, but everything had a down day yesterday. All right, on Friday. And then look at this. Look at this gap up, man. This is a nice gap up. So I had no problems buying in, like right off the bat. What did I buy it at? I bought it at, it's hard to see right now, but I think I bought it like literally, well, what did I make? I bought, how many shares of Lite did I buy? I only bought 3 shares, a real small position, but these are expensive shares, so $422. So today, off of 3 shares, I only made like $30, $10 a share. But hey, it's $10 I didn't have, and it looks really good. Okay. All right. So that's what I do. I never go all in. All right. HWN, Helmet. The military stocks have been getting beat up lately. How's this one doing? Because I know KTOS, KTOS, that's been down a lot. And yeah, so is Helmet. I owned this maybe 2 months ago. And man, these are dropping. This is like not the time to buy these military stocks, all right? Now, I do own, what is it here? I was just looking at it this afternoon. I do own, and it's not a military stock. What is it here? God, that's the problem when you own like 400 stocks. Oh, what I do own, and I think is hot, all right? If you were thinking about buying Helmet, buy this one instead, all right? KRMN, all right? Karman Holdings. All right. It's been down, but today I bought it and it went up a little bit. I bought how many shares? I bought 15 shares and I was up. I was only up $9, but I think it's turning the corner. It's going to move back up. Right. This one looks good. Right. Because I saw that it got above its 10-day and its 50-day moving average. All right. It's not to its 200, but it broke those two. Right. So I thought, all right, it's worth a chance. All right. And it's been hot in the past. If you zoom out and take a look at 1 year on Karman, I mean, it's had really nice growth. Right. Okay. Right. So while we're at it, I'll share some other ones with you that I like. All right. I like this stock, NVT. All right. Invent Electric. All right. Look at it. It just, you know, you're going to have some down days, right? But the bottom line is it's moving very nicely, right? And it was up again today, 3%. That looks really good. Another one that I like, right? is AAMI. Okay, Acadian Asset Management. All right, this one is definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, um, while we're at it, let's take a look at AME. All right, Amatec. Amatec has been around for like 20 years, I think, 30 years. And it is definitely moving. Nice. It's expensive stock, but it's worth it. All right. It looks really good. Hey, VKTX. I think I owned this at one point. VKTX. Viking Therapeutics. Nah. Nah, it's just kind of going in the wrong direction here lately. All right. Hey, if you want to buy, a stock that is that's in that space, hang on for a second. I'll get one for you. Where is it? It's in my list here, or is it? No. Oh, it's in my Fidelity account. That's where it is. Let me check my Fidelity account. I'll give you an alternative to VKTX. All right. But I need a minute to go find it here. Let's drag that back where it belongs. Hang on for a second here. All right. Let me go take a look at my Fidelity account. Get logged in. The name escapes me right now, but it's and sorry, I can't log in. But in any event, I would tell you that this stock has been doing really well. Okay, TIGO. All right, it's South American Telephone Company. It's like in Brazil and Ecuador and might be in Venezuela. But I mean, look at it. It just keeps on going up. Now, it did have this big gap down, but I'll tell you, this is a sign of a market leader. When it gaps down like this, and then it immediately comes right back in a couple of days. All right, it made it right back, as opposed to this. All right. Avgo had these great earnings, and I thought Avgo was a market leader, but look at it, it just can't come back. All right, and I was in it, man. I own these shares, and it was one of the last days that I hung on to shares before earnings because I was in it. I think I bought in down here at like 354. It was up close to 400. It jumped up to like maybe it was at 390. They announced earnings. It jumped up to 414, and then immediately it like slid, and I bailed out. I made a little bit of money, but I was so disappointed. You know, I just thought to myself, screw it. I am not holding stocks through earnings any longer. All right. Not big ones. Now, today I did buy Palantir. You know, I only bought like 5 shares of Palantir to see what happened. And, and I bought them, I bought in at what, $150 a share. And now it's up to like 157, right? So, yeah, not bad, right? I haven't seen their numbers, but apparently they had some good news. All right. So, all right. Let me share a few more with you that I like that I think are good investments. Okay. Here's one that I've had for a while. SOLS. I mean, look at this. It's just been kicking butt. All right. There's 180 days. All right. Yeah, it went down, but it's coming right back up. So that's a sign of a leader, you know. It goes down, but it gets it right back. All right. So SOLS looks really good. Besides Google, what are my biggest holdings? Well, actually, my biggest holdings are in mutual funds. All right. Google between GOOG, GGLL, and GG and GOOW. Let's just sort this list. Give me a second here. I do have some big chunks of money in a couple of ETFs. All right, I'll list them out for you. The ETFs that I have are. Oh man, it's going to take me a minute, but I'll get it. This is one of my favorites. FRDM, Freedom. Right, that is a great ETF. Right. What else do I have here? AVDS. All right. I like that. It got hammered the other day, but that's okay. EPU. I have EPU. That's, oh, I'm sorry, not EQU, EPU. Right. That's a nice ETF. IWM, that's the Russell 2000. I have a fairly substantial chunk of money in that. And what did I miss here on the list here? EPU, AVNV, AVDS, and then I have mutual funds, right, that I really like, right, some good ones, all right. So I guess that's about it. Hey, this one was up today, nice, also. Okay, I have this. I own XMTR. Geometry, all right? That had a big dip the other day, but it's going to come back. It's dipped in the past, but it keeps coming back. So I like that. That was a nice one. LQDA is nice also, all right? All right. Look at that chart. It's kicking butt. It's good, all right? Here's one that I bought into today, all right, that I liked. Tile, Tile, all right? This one looks really good, all right? Tudo Perini, they're a construction company in California. TPC, they're doing really well. And then of course, yeah, that was Tile, SNDK. Oh, here's one for you. Okay, I'll just talk about this one for a second. SATS, all right, had a dip. I sold, I got out of it, but I bought back in. SATS is only one of two companies that own shares in SpaceX. The other company that owns SpaceX stock is Google. And if SpaceX goes public, and Elon Musk is now saying they're going to go public, all right, at $1.5 trillion, it'll be the biggest IPO ever. Google gets $100 billion, yes, $100 billion. Now Google is a $4 trillion company, so 100 billion is not a big deal to them, but it's still a substantial amount of money. So let's just let me find it here. All right. X. Here we go. I was just reading it. All right, it's official. Elon Musk SpaceX has acquired XAI. Here's the official press release. The biggest IPO in history just got even bigger. Absolutely incredible. All right. XAI joined SpaceX. All right. So SpaceX has acquired xAI to form the most ambitious vertically integrated innovation engine on Earth with AI, rockets, space-based internet, direct to mobile device communications. Wow, this is cool, right? So, and xAI, I believe, was privately held, so you couldn't buy xAI stock, I don't think. Right? So, right now, what he doesn't say here is he doesn't say. Elon Musk doesn't say, this press release doesn't say that they're going to go public, but everybody's speculating that they are. Okay, so, all right. Yep. Okay. All right. So listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wrap it up here today. It's kind of a flat day, but I'm up, so I'm not complaining. I got some of the money back that I lost. Friday was my single biggest day in about a year in terms of a down market, but it'll come right back up. What happened to AZN, AstraZeneca? Hey, let's check it out. All right, give me a second. Because I got friends who work for AstraZeneca, right? In their Newark, Delaware location. Wow. Oh my goodness. What happened? Well, I missed out, but let's take a look here. AstraZeneca rises. Shares are trading higher than that. It's Infimzy, Stare, and blah, blah, blah. So they made an announcement. They've got some new drug, okay? And wow, they went ballistic today. That's cool. Of course, I don't own them. Where were they? 94, and now they're up at active trader. They're up to 188. Man, if you were AstraZeneca holder, you made out great. Yeah, and then they always do. They halt trading, and stuff like that. All right. Crazy. Look at that. What time did the news come out? 11:57 today. 7 o'clock. Astra healthcare stock outperforms. So they had no news since the 30th, since Friday. All right, 4:06 a.m. Oh, so it was 4:06 a.m. pre-market. Oh, and they don't trade until 7 a.m. Okay, so the news was there, so everybody had their buy orders in. Okay, that's what happened here. All right, you can see it. They don't start trading till 7 o'clock. So the news came out at 4:48 in the morning. Everybody had their buy orders in and just drove the stock up first thing. Okay, at 7 a.m. All right. Yeah, that's what happened to AstraZeneca today. And, hey man, if you were holding, I held it maybe 2 months ago. It was going nowhere, right? But good for the people holding it. All right. I had $10, so I went up $10. Okay. Oh, you had a fractional share, huh? All right. Hey, look at it this way. It's $10 you didn't have. All right. So that's awesome. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up today. Let me take another run at those knuckleheads at TikTok, and we'll see what they're gonna do. Okay. All right. Thanks everyone. Chat with you tomorrow. Have a good evening.